Hey everyone, this is Cullah Hale from Destination Thrills, and I am here with my review of one of my favorite all-time roller coasters, the Voyage at Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. The Voyage is a massive wooden roller coaster built in 2006 by Gravity Group. Its max height is 159 feet and reaches a top speed of 67 miles per hour. What is most impressive about the Voyage is its track length of 6,442 feet, giving you a ride duration of 2 minutes and 45 seconds. This roller coaster seems like it is going on for an eternity. My first ride on the Voyage was back in 2016, and I was completely blown away. To this day, I have yet to ride a coaster to leave me completely stunned after the first ride. The speed, intensity, duration, airtime, and terrain is a recipe for one of the most out-of-control roller coaster experiences out there. Add in the ruggedness of the wooden coaster and you have a world-class design. I had heard Voyage was good, but I had no clue how insane the layout really was. This first ride was in the daylight. At night, this coaster gives you double the thrill as you race through the woods with no visibility of the track ahead. To this day, Voyage continues to impress as Holiday World has made some significant track improvement in the last few years, causing a smoother and faster experience. I have now ridden Voyage 51 times as of this video, and I could go on for hours raving over how awesome this coaster is. So, let's take a moment to go through the layout. First, the ride starts you off with a massive first drop. The back seat gives you an incredible whip of airtime. Not the best first drop I have been on, but certainly an exciting way to start your long voyage. The next section resembles a hypercoaster. Several large camelback hills providing floater airtime. The final camelback hills go through tunnels which are tight enough to make you duck due to the illusion that your head is going to be knocked off. After these series of airtimes, you hit my favorite section, which is the Spaghetti Bowl. The Spaghetti Bowl is a series of sharp bank turns and small ejector hills that are done at intense speed. Because of the dense forestry, you really can't see the next element you are approaching. Over 50 rides in, and I still couldn't tell you what the order of elements are in that area. The best way to describe it is a speeding blur of chaos. After the Spaghetti Bowl, you hit the mid-course brake run. For a lot of coasters in the world, this would be the final brake run, but with the Voyage, we are just getting started. You then dive off the brake run into a triple down that is completely enclosed in a tunnel. If this mid-course brake run trims you hard, the triple down has very little airtime. But if you are fortunate to attend Holiday World during Hollywood nights, you can ride with the mid-course brake run turned off, which allows the triple down to give you RMC-like ejector airtime. After this triple down, you race under Thunderbird, providing some pops of airtime. Then, you hit a series of high-speed S-curves. The beginning part of this section features 90-degree bank turns. As you get closer to the station, the S-curves then feature twisted airtime hills as you transition from banking from one side to the other. The station flyby is quite a sight, both off-ride and on-ride. In the past, this used to be the roughest and slower part of the ride, but after recent track work, this area has smoothed out and the speed allows for some of the best airtime on the ride. The ride then dives low to the ground under the midway with heavy banking. Then, you pop out of the tunnel, turn around, and you are at the final brake run. All of this in one coaster. So now that we've looked at the ride experience, let's take a look at my ratings for the ride. For intensity, the Voyage has incredible speed, airtime, and G-forces. This coaster is one of the few that I don't raise my hands through most of it due to the intensity. So obviously, Voyage gets a 5 out of 5. Moving to fun, although the Voyage is not the smoothest roller coaster, I find this to be a re-rideable coaster. Not just re-rideable in terms of comfort, more in the fact that this coaster gives you so many different elements and has so much interaction with the terrain, tunnels, and other structures that you really can never get bored. I could marathon Voyage for hours and still get the same adrenaline rush as I did the first time I rode it. In my opinion, it is the most fun roller coaster I have ever ridden, so I'm giving it a 5. Next is uniqueness. The Voyage has the most unique layout of any coaster I have been on. Not many coasters are able to pack in so many different experiences into one layout. The Voyage gets a 5 for uniqueness. Now, let's rate comfort. The restraints on the Voyage are very comfy considering they are using PT trains with buzz bars. And the recent track work has taken out some of the roughness this ride previously had. If I was doing this review in 2017, I would have given comfort a 1, but the incredible job of Holiday World's maintenance team has brought the comfort rating of this ride to a 3. Not perfect, but now I don't have to take pain medicine after a full weekend of Voyage riding. Moving ahead to duration, it's a 5. Period. The highest level of 5 you can have, the duration is purely perfect on this coaster. It is definitely one of the longest coaster experiences I have ever had. Now let's take a look at my overall rating. The Voyage was my 28th coaster credit and immediately became my number 1. As I near 100 credits, I have ridden roller coasters such as Outlaw Run, Maverick, El Toro, and Steel Vengeance, but the Voyage still remains at the top of my list. You can't find an experience like it even with the mid-course trims on, so I rate Voyage a 5 out of 5 overall. As I mentioned above, during the park's Coaster Enthusiast event, Hollywood Nights, the park allows for exclusive ride time on the Voyage with the mid-course trim brakes turned off at night. These rides are glorious, as the speed and intensity are unmatched by any other coaster. I highly recommend checking out Hollywood Nights and riding the Voyage trimless. It is an experience I surely will never forget. But even with the trims on, during the day, the Voyage is an amazing roller coaster and deserving of every award and recognition it has received. So, have you had the chance to ride the Voyage? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and as always, if you like this video, give it a like, and subscribe to Destination Thrills, the destination for all theme park news and content. I'm Cullah Hale Benz. Have a good one.